Okay, gonna do that again. Hi. So, as you can tell, I have no makeup on. I look like a mess. That's because I am kind of just waking up. I was thinking about doing my makeup and I was like, why not do a video? Just ignore my face, please. Okay. So, usually when I start off doing my makeup, I usually start with the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Coconut Water Primer Stick. I've had this since Christmas. It's pretty decent. I like it. You might notice I might look in the mirror now and then because I'm in the bathroom, so I have a mirror right there. But if not, I will try my best to look in the camera. But I can't promise anything. But I'm so used to using the mirror. Yellow. Okay. So I usually just go all around my face with this stuff. Just because it's known to be the primer, so you want to be able to get your whole entire face. I like this stuff because it doesn't make my face as oily. Because I use a lot of makeup. Like, I've been using so much makeup, it's not even funny what I use anymore. I usually stick to just mascara and all that other shit, and then I go and I rub it. Okay. And then I go and I use my Conceal and Correct. It's my Camouflage. I don't remember who it's by, but it's kind of worn out. But this is the one I use. And this just goes right underneath my eyes because as you can tell I got bags. I mean, I'm hitting that age now to where I'm going to be getting bags. And I just go and I put it all right there. I usually put a lot on my eyes because they're really bad some days. And some days they're not. So this eye won't need as much because you can tell. It honestly, I look funny. It depends on where I sleep. Like if I sleep on this side, it's this eye that's pretty. Okay. Next, I used Conceal and Correct Camouflage. It's the same stuff as that, but this is used for my zits and like my moles and all that stuff. I hate having red dots on my face, so this is perfect. It hides it, but not perfectly. So then what I do is usually when I have a big one, this is the biggest one I've had before, I wouldn't leave it alone. I kept picking at it, so I go and you hide it basically just like that, and then whatever other ones you have on your face, if you have a mole, hide it. Hide that. This stuff I usually don't need much of when it's just the small little ones. But sorry, when it's the big ones and it's like, yeah. Okay. And then I have this NYX Wonder Stick. It's a highlight and contour stick. So here you have the contour side, and then here you have the highlight side, and this is what it looks like. Well, yeah, it's backlit for you guys. So basically what I do with this is I'll do a line from here, follow my cheekbone all the way down, and then I'll go do a very thin line all the way around my chin, and then I'll do my 3 lines up here because this stuff is actually really dark, so I'm not a big fan of it. I find that it leaves marks if you don't do it properly. I do mine very lightly. And then I'll go and I'll do from here all the way down. I'll follow it. And then I'll come up yellow. I'll come up here and I'll do like right here. I'll do like this. 1, 2, 3. I do this to give outlines to my face, but I don't know if people do it differently. This is how I do it. And then for my highlighter, My ears itchy. I usually do here, here, right here. That's it. So my nose too. So I usually go like this. Do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then I go from here and I do my nose about 3 times. I do 3 good lines and then I do right here. Now, usually when it comes to my nose, I like my nose standing out, so I'll cover it fully. Now, some people it could be differently, and they could like, let's say their eye standing out. And sorry, my ears itchy. Usually for highlighter, you use it to have stuff stand out. So let's say if you wanted your eyes to stand out, I guess you can do it that way. So that's what I do with this. And then I have the Maybelline New York Fit Me Hydrate and Smooth. It's the SP518 one. It's from normal to dry, so it's this stuff. I personally like it because I find it's not too dark for my skin. I lost my lid. I'm on a chair. It doesn't make my skin dry out as fast. I know with a lot of cover-ups, I find that it dries out my skin. So then I just take some of this, and I go, and just dab a little bit, and then I'll go and I'll dab it in. Now, I don't know if most people prefer to do it this way, or if they prefer to do it where they use their hands or they rub it in, but I prefer it this way, and you can tell in a second. Like, I mean, I can compare sides, but I don't want to do that because I hate when I use my hands. Not only does it leave my hands oily, but it doesn't mix properly. And I just add a little bit more as I go. I never just put on enough. I go and I add some because you never know what could be too much. So yeah, I didn't cover up so well. See, you just cover it up a little bit. And then I'll keep working on my face. This is not working because I'm used to what do you call it? A mirror. I got such a small mirror in front of me for my phone, so I'm just like, what am I doing? That's all I do. I slowly work my way around. You'll be able to notice the difference between faces here, between sides, once I'm done. I'll do like half my face, and then you guys can like see the difference of what it looks like. It's so funny. Well, I was gonna do half, but YOLO. See what I mean with the nose? You blend it all in, and it just looks amazing. I forgot I had someone here. And that's literally all you do. And then you would go and keep blending it in. I'm usually fast at this, but I don't have the proper tools to do a video, so I'm kind of using my phone. So I gotta do this with my phone and just work. Now, you guys are probably like, that's really dark for your skin. I'm aware it's really dark, but I'm really pale. And to be honest with you, I'm looking at the mirror, sorry. It's actually not that dark. Like, it looks dark right now because I'm kind of not really in the shade. I'm not really in the sun. I'm like in a mixture. It's really hot though. Usually for some spots I'll go and I'll rub it in, but you don't have to. And then I just got this stuff. Now, I don't know if some of you guys do that to your eyes where you go and you put a little bit on and you just dab to make them match. But that's what I do. And then if my nose isn't perfect, what I'll do, or if nothing's perfect, I'll just go over quickly and be like, okay, so that's not perfect. Be like, that's not perfect. Fix that. And then I like to blend. So I'll go and I'll be like this. Quickly blend it into my neck. I'm usually wearing a sweater. I'm usually wearing a tank top some days, but yellow. I don't really make sure it blends in. You can probably tell where it is and where it's not. My neck's gonna be red because of how hard I pressed. Okay, I lost the lid, so I'm sorry. Okay, I gotta get the lid. Okay, I got the lid. I also got makeup over my fingers. But there's a towel. Okay. I'm sorry that this is taking forever. Like, I feel so bad, but whatever. Okay, next, I usually go to this stuff. It's Bare Radiance. It's basically an all over the face color. Bare Minerals. It's a nice bronzy color, I guess you can say. I don't tend to use a lot of this. I usually use a very little bit. I usually just do my cheekbones. And that's what I usually do with that. You can kind of see the difference. Yellow. Okay. And I have this stuff I like to put on before I do anything else for my makeup. My makeup's gonna go by really fast. I'm gonna do this super fast. So I basically just put this on. It's almost like my bronzer. And what I do with this, I know that most people probably be like, why is she putting it all over? I do that because my cover up tends to get sticky, and I hate sticky cover up. When you go to touch your face, it's like, it feels so gross because you're touching cover up. And then I'll go and I'll fix this. Put it down, do my eyes, do over here. Do there. And then I'll go and I'll take this stuff. This is Illuminating Mineral Vial. I guess you can just basically go and illuminate your face with this. It's what I usually do. So when I do it, I'll put a very little bit on. Like that. No. With this stuff, you don't want to overdo it because if you overdo it, you'll be able to see it and it will not look good. Okay. Next is my eyes. So I use eyeshadow base. I find it's pretty good for me. I like it. I usually just put a little bit on my finger and then just do both eyes together. I'm not perfect at it, so I'm just going to rush through this or try to because it needs to get done. So I go and I just put it on. No, it doesn't need to be perfect. But you do want to make sure that you have it somewhat the same on both eyes and it's blended in. Well, not like blended in, but you want to make sure you have it rubbed in so nothing happens. Okay. I love hard candy. These are the colors I like. I usually go for the browns. I love my browns. You can tell this one's my favorite. So I'm probably going to do that one now. So I'll go take my brush, I'm trying to clean it, stab it. I have a mirror, so I'm using it. And I go, and I just dab it on. I don't even brush. Just dab. If you guys are wondering, it's windy. We're underneath a thunderstorm warning watch. Then I'll do the other eye. And then whatever you have for messes, what I usually do is I take my brush, and I literally just blend in the corner of my eye, because I usually find out that's where the eyeshadow gets to. It's in the middle right here of the crease, and then it usually gets right here for me in the middle of my crease, and it gets right here or somewhere right here. So I'll go and I'll just like quickly brush down here, I'll brush in there, and I'll go from there. Okay. Next is my eyeliner. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. It takes me literally 5 minutes to do my makeup in the mornings. Usually less than that, but I'm doing a video, so I'm going to do this quickly. So my eyeliner, I have Infallible Longwear Eye Pencil. It's black. It used to be bigger than this, but come on. As you can see, it's not very big anymore. I love this color though. I find it's really amazing. Like if you like your eyeliner to be dark, this is the one you need to go for. All my other eyeliners are horrible. I find that they don't last long. You spend literally 10-15 seconds putting eyeliner on just to make it perfect. You do your wings and whatnot, and they literally don't last long. But this stuff I love. So I go, and I'll just quickly rub it on. Now, depending on how dark you like your makeup, then that's how dark you go. I like my makeup dark, so, well, for my eyes, I have really nice eyes. So I'll go and I'll make them really dark. But if you just want to do a light layer, all you literally got to do is go over around once, but I like mine dark. Make sure that you match. Like, there's nothing worse than going out in public with makeup and having people stare at you because you're not matching. I did it a few times. My eyeliner, like I said, crappy eyeliner, it comes off. I've done it before where I went to the store with dark eyeliner and light eyeliner. And then just like, okay, well, that's not my fault. Okay. Next, I use my Voluminous Superstar X Fiber. I love this. It has the 1 and it has a 2. I prefer this over anything. Yeah, so you can see this side. This is number 1. Now you just go. Do that. And then I'll use my clampers because I have really long eyelashes. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, iffy. And then I'll do the same. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can tell I got makeup right there, so I'll go and I'll wipe that off. Okay. Now, number 2. So you see number 1. Number 2 is this side. Different formula side. I got makeup right there. Nobody told me. Okay. And then I'll do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'll do to this eye without my hair. One, two, three, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, now you guys are probably like, whoa, you're done already. Okay, so usually the answer is yes. I'm usually done, but no, I'm not done. Now what I do is I take my eyeliner again, and I'll go, and I don't care if it's fancy or not. I just go and make a regular wing on both sides of my eye. Now, most people are like, okay, we do wings, we do them fancy and all that. And then I'll go, and I have this e.l.f. Illuminating Mist and Set Spray, and I gotta put that on. Now, you don't really have to spray as much as what I do, but if you're in an area where it's really hot, I suggest you spray. You can tell I got lines. Okay. Well, as you can tell, makeup's done. I mean, it took a long time, but it happened. Since I am, however, doing this video, I will be mentioning that I'm doing a house tour. I know I did that, or a place tour. I know I mentioned that in my last video. I know I said I was going to upload a video in like a couple days from there, but I was going through some stuff again. My depression and my anxiety is going up and down. That is another thing I will be getting into. If you guys aren't into that kind of stuff, I'm new to this. Like, I know it's just my phone I'm using. I know I'm not perfect. I might not be the best looking, but I'm wanting to get into this again. I used to do it all the time, well, somewhat. But, I mean, I'm more than willing to sit down and talk and just explain what's been going on, like my anxiety, my depression, what else I have, how I deal with it, how I've been trying to deal with it. Because I know there's people out there, and I'll be honest with you, I struggle. Like, you might see me with makeup on and my hair down or whatnot, or up most of the time, but behind everything, nobody's perfect. Like, I'm struggling, like, honestly. Like, I try. I find when I talk about this stuff, it makes me want to cry because I'm still going through it, but yet I want to help as much people as I can. Like, I just don't want to be doing something for me. I know that anxiety and depression is a major concern. I know what suicide does. I've lost friends from suicide. I mean, like I said, if you guys are wanting that, let me know. I'll sit down for like a half an hour and I'll talk about everything. I'll talk about what I went through and what I'm doing to get through it still. I mean, it's tough. It takes a toll on you, but you gotta be strong. Anyways, in a couple more days, or in a week, I will be doing a apartment tour. Well, kind of a main floor. We got a main floor of a place. I'll be doing that tour in in like a week, which will be fun. Hey, you can see me. YOLO. But, yeah. I'm sorry that this video was longer than I expected. I apologize. As you can tell, you can't really see it as well as what you could before. My eyes, however, YOLO. But, yeah, this is how I do my makeup. And if you guys don't like it, then you guys can just skip the video and go to the next. Bye.